Welcome to Mooncast Shadow. Sorry, welcome to Mooncast Shadow. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. Hello, the Bee Charmer. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Sorry about I realized it was 6 p.m. and then right as I pressed to go live, the whistling started, and I realized that my internet was still not to the setting it needs to be to not get interrupted. But anyway, we're here now. Welcome. Let's see if I can get on my computer. Sometimes it gives me the option to watch, but then sometimes it just gives me the option to start the live, even though I've already started it. Hi Josh, welcome. Thank you for being here. And this is one of those times it's giving me the option to start the live, so I'll wait. Silly, okay. See, the Bee Charmer said, I like your ear cuffs, thank you. Whatever you call them. I have some with roses that I got from the Renaissance Festival. I love that. Yeah, thank you. I like them too. So these were actually, they were made to be earrings. But best as I could tell, like, there's a little thing that makes it stay on your ear like this. So best as I can tell, this is how it's supposed to be worn. But the stabby through the hole part was right here. So my ear would have been, like, scrunched. Like, it wasn't working as an earring. So I, like, took off the earring parts and just, yeah, wearing them as ear cuffs. I like that. So, thank you. Okay, so first thing I want to say is that yesterday was aphelion, which is what it's called when the Earth is the furthest distance it gets from the sun, because the, like, rotation around the sun that we do is not like a perfect circle, same distance from the sun all the way around. So it gets, further and closer. And yesterday was the furthest that we got away from the sun. And I thought that was interesting. I haven't looked into it a ton, but I did do a little bit of checking, and I couldn't find any, like, historically traditional whatever, recognition of it, which I think the ability to measure that specifically is pretty modern, because it's not something we notice, like, with the seasons or anything. So, but so cute, thank you. Yeah, it kind of makes me want to go to Renaissance Fair. So it's not quite the right angle. There we go. Better. Okay. Okay, so also, let's see, get my comment ready. That's not how I make a comment. What? The live button is blocking my ability to click on comment, on me making a comment. That's really frustrating. What? How? It's never been like that before. I don't know what to do right now. I guess not leave a comment. Oh. How? There's gotta be a way around this. No, there doesn't seem to be. Well, oh well. Okay. Well, I was gonna leave a comment. Maybe Bee Charmer. I think you, or actually Josh, you might too. But anyway, if one of you does follow Salem Witch Descendant. Yeah, Salem Witch Descendant. Would you be willing to make a comment tagging her? Because I want to show off. If not, that's totally fine. But I wanted to tag her because I'm showing off this bookmark that she made, that I bought from her recently. It's pansies, which were my grandma's favorite flower. And at her memorial, we made, for keepsakes, we made, oh, I should have had some of those ready to show, but these little plantable paper hearts that had pansies that she pressed on the front of them. It was, you could plant the heart and it would grow pansies. There's pansy seeds in it, and pansies that she pressed on each heart. Anyway, and the other keepsake, another keepsake that we made was bookmarks. She was a huge reader and she loved pansies, so seeing a bookmark with pansies pressed to it just really spoke to me. And then ferns are my favorite plant. Oh, thank you, Bee Charmer, for trying. I'm really frustrated that it's just not letting me comment. Yeah, I also love that. What the heck? Okay. Won't let me comment and won't let me join the live on my computer. How dumb. Whatever. All right, thank you, Josh and the Bee Charmer, both for trying. I very much appreciate it. So I clicked on the option to start the live on my computer, so something weird might be about to happen. I don't know. No. Whatever. I'm so over Facebook. Yet I keep coming back. Okay, well, I don't want to waste any more time on this. So I'll just waste a couple more moments on it. That is so dumb. Maybe if I reopen the page, kind of like off and on again. Oh, yeah, I think that worked. Yes, it did work. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So what am I getting messages about? Okay, sorry. Oh my goodness. I say okay, way too much, which you all probably have noticed before I just did. Because I feel like this is not the only time I've done that. Well, something else. So in her package, the Salem Witch Descendant, which she is awesome and her page is awesome, and I definitely do suggest following, and I really wish I could. Oh, maybe actually I can comment from my computer. I don't have a comment ready on my computer, but that's okay. Oh, I'm a dummy. I'm able to slide the bar of options of things to do. So the finish was blocking it, but I was able to move it over so that it's not blocking it. So anyway, I'm so glad it's just you lovely people who adore me through my dumbness in here right now. Okay. There we go. Did it tag her? It's not showing it to me as if she's tagged. What about over here? Oh yeah, okay. Good. Fabulous creator. I highly suggest. She, like, best as I can tell, she just kind of makes what she wants to make. She doesn't have like a line of products that are always available. She just like gets excited about a project and creates it and offers it, which I love. I think I'm gonna start following that model maybe. And I'll actually get into that a little bit later. But she wax sealed a letter that she wrote to me with the package that she sent me. Very personal, very sweet. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but and then she lets her child pick out stuff, like little gifts to add. So I got 2 of these stretchy skeleton guys, which is super cute. And then she also sent me, all I bought was the bookmark, but she sent me a piece of rose quartz, which is so sweet and so beautiful. So yeah, great. Great person to buy from. I highly suggest her stuff. I was going to use the rose quartz to lead into something else, but I don't remember what now. I think I will though work with the rose quartz, like use the rose quartz in the ritual instead of, I was going to use this little clear quartz point, because I don't know what I don't have. Oh well, now all my market stuff is up here. But anyway, I didn't get a piece of clear quartz ready to use, so I was just gonna use this one because I wanted to use clear quartz, but rose quartz is gonna work. So I'm gonna use this piece. Okay. Oh, I haven't even said it. So we're in the 3rd quarter phase of the strawberry moon cycle. Sorry. Yeah, we're in the 3rd quarter phase of the strawberry moon cycle. So we're in the exhale of the moon cycle. And in the 3rd quarter, I like to take a look, kind of reevaluate and see what is not working, what I might be holding on to that it's time to let go of. Thank you, Be Charmer. You say you'll follow after the live. Awesome. Come on now, Moon Girl. There's a lot of stuff going on up here. I get confused. Yeah, anyway. Oh, okay, so maybe I'm not gonna work with the rose quartz. I'm gonna put it up here though. What I am gonna do is burn some eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is great for release. So yeah, that's what I'm working with tonight for some smoke cleansing. Actually, first I'm gonna light my candle. Quite. There we go. This wick actually could stand to be trimmed, but I do have scissors. Okay. So I realized I was looking at some older posts from Mooncast Shadow years ago when I started trying to do this kind of, and a memory came up for me. So it was this day, however many years ago. It was a couple days ago, but and I was posting about a live that I was doing for, I think it was the new moon, whatever phase. And it was at 7 p.m., which I think that a little bit, I think that was smart that I was doing in the summertime, doing them a little later. But I also think I wasn't considering different time zones and the fact that I would love to have wonderful people from other time zones joining the lives. So I guess, I don't know, I've just been thinking about it. I'm kind of curious if that's too late for other time zones, because we are here on the West Coast, where, you know, the earliest time, like when it's 6 here. I don't know, I think, are you 2 hours past us, Beach Charmer? Is it 8:15 there? Anyway, whatever, I do them at 6. It's fine. I don't know, it's a little like it feels some kind of way that it's still so bright out when I'm doing them in the summertime, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, 2 hours. And then, of course, for even further east, some people are 3 hours off, so it wouldn't be, if I put it at 7, it wouldn't be till 10 for some people. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to change it. I don't even know why I brought it up. It's just something I've been thinking about. Okay. Let's do a ritual. Do I want to do it over here? I'm going to do it by my ash catching vessel. I'll light some eucalyptus. Oh, that smells good. Oh, I love it. Okay, some eucalyptus for release. You don't care, Beach Charmer? Okay, I'll remember that. Because you are the top viewer I would not want to lose from a time change. Okay. So I think I'm gonna post a comment with the chant. I don't know if chant's the right word. the lines I'm gonna say at the end of the. I'm gonna say this at the end of the ritual, but I'm gonna post the comment with it now. If a ton of comments come in somehow between now and the end of the ritual, I'll post it again so it's easy to read along. But just so I'm not, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping not to scramble to post it right before I say it after doing the ritual and kind of keep in that calm tone. So craziest lightning. Oh, cool. I haven't seen lightning up close in really, I'm seeing it rather than seeing it on a screen. And I don't even know how long it's been. Years. Anyway, cool. I like lightning. We don't get as crazy of stormy weather here as in, I feel like deserty climates have something to do with it. I think deserts get really crazy stormy. I might have that mixed up, but okay. So it's just a simple little ritual. I'm going back to some basics. So I'm burning a blue-gray candle because I would like some neutrality. I decided to work with the Mooncast Shadow 3rd Quarter ritual kit. And I'm working with the spirit tools rather than the mind path tools. I felt like I needed neutrality more so than grounding. I need some balance. Let's see, I'll keep this up here while I do this. And then I've got a piece of panther jasper. Yeah, it's the spirit path 3rd Quarter stone. Let's see, Josh says, we had a lightning storm a few months ago and I stopped counting after 15 strikes. I was waiting to get our son sandwiches. I do kind of remember that. I wasn't paying attention. I don't think I looked outside during it. And you told me when you got back. Maybe was I asleep? I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to focus on my panther jasper. Actually, I am kind of feeling the rose quartz. I had planned to work with the panther jasper, but I think I'm gonna pull on this piece of rose quartz. Oh, I'm gonna get some get a simmer pot going before I start the breath work. Oh dang! Like right now, you just lost power. No, you don't shut up. What the hell am I doing here if y'all aren't talking to me? A ritual, I guess, but. I'm adding some elderflower, which is the 3rd Quarter ritual kit spirit path botanical. Oh my gosh. Thank you for still being here. I hope it's nice that we're keeping you company while you're in the dark. or something. I don't know. Dang. So part of my reasoning for focusing on the using the spirit path tools is I feel like I've been a little bit too much in my head lately, and I want to kind of I don't know, just focus on spirit and do some spirit work. I'm adding some rose petals as well. I think that the elderflower and the rose is going to have a really nice combined smell. It's nice. That's my main motivation. Also, roses are great for self-love, and I think it's really important to, or in like gentleness, I think it's really important to be gentle with ourselves as we move. Like today's the third quarter, and we're moving into the waning crescent. So we'll have the lowest and decreasing output of energy from the moon over this next week. And yeah, I think that's a really good time to be gentle with yourself. So yeah, that's part of the motivation for roses as well. The elderflower is a great tool for kind of energetic boundary setting. So as I decide what it is I am to release, the elderflower kind of helps give me that ability to make sure and keep that boundary up of letting it go rather than having it in, holding it in. Let's see. The coziest ritual, yeah. I like that. Okay. So, I'm weird about my ears, so having these on my ears like makes me feel like I need to like protect them, so I keep touching them. Okay. So I'm gonna invite you all to take some breaths with me. If you're in the dark, you might not feel comfortable finding a stone to hold close, but if you've got a stone around, I'm working with rose quartz officially, but it's any stone that calls to you. You can hold on to it or just place your hands on your heart or wherever they feel comfortable. But as you breathe in, feel the fullness of your body as it fills up with that air. And as you breathe out, imagine a soft, cool light washing from your head down to your toes. With every exhale, notice the places where you are holding on to tension, holding on to the extra. And just simply notice them. And with each breath, give yourself permission to lower your shoulders. Just soften. Okay, I'm going to start the breaths now. I'm going to do 3 deep breaths. In. Out. In. And out. In. Man. So I'm definitely feeling it in my like shoulders and chest area. That definitely, those deep breaths were nice. All right. So not just in the third quarter or in letting things go, but I would say we often think we need to make massive changes in order to move forward. But the moon is a gentle guide in teaching us otherwise. It wanes just bit by bit. So I invite you to identify one small thing. It can be any one small thing. A heavy expectation you're holding, or a habit that feels too full, or lingering doubt about something. Just think of one small thing that you're ready to set down. You don't have to have a plan to fix it or solve it. Just acknowledge it and decide that over the next week you are no longer its keeper. Now I'm gonna say what I posted, and I am going to post it again, just so you can read along with me if you would like to. The light wanes thin, the tide draws back. I clear the brush, I smooth the track. What I held tight, I set now free, to make more room for what must be. Man, thank you all for being here for that. Thank you for whatever level of participation you may have done. I've done a lot of breath work today. Fortunately, it's been a very anxious day for me. That's not the fortunate part. But and I had a lot of things I had to get done today, and I still have to get some stuff done. It must be accomplished today. And in my head leading up to today, I didn't have the live to get ready for, which y'all saw my posts about clearing off that desk yesterday. That was an all-day task, and a decent amount of things still needed to be put away that were removed from the desk, but had places to go, and they were all sitting on this table that you can't actually see the table, but it's right here in front of this, and I need this. Nothing ever good. Nothing that's not okay to be seen in my lives ever gets placed on here. This is a sacred ritual space. Let me see, what did the bee charmer say? I feel like this really goes with a small reading I did this morning. So neat. Love that. Love the synchronicities. But yeah, so anyway, this table needed to get cleared. That's just one little tiny thing, but there's so many things, and I was like, I don't remember what exactly I was working on in the moment, but I was kind of running around trying to do everything at once, but then also really trying to rein myself in, and I'm just gonna do this one task and then I'll move on to the next task, because I know that's the better way. That's how everything's going to get done quicker if I just do one thing at a time. I know that, but I have such a hard time embodying my belief in that. Anyway, I was like, I just said out loud, like, I'm kind of, I said, what did I say, Josh? So I'm kind of freaking out. Or like I said, I think I said I'm gonna freak out. Anyway, he just simply responded with, maybe take some breaths. And I stopped and I took some breaths and it helped. And then he gave me a hug and that helped. And then he asked me what he could do to help, and that helped a lot. And it was very sweet and wonderful, and helped me remember later on, because there were a couple more moments where I was like ready to freak out, and I breathed. He helped me remember to remind myself, like, maybe just take some breaths. And it helps. Oh yeah, I feel silly saying it because you guys know, but if you share the live, you get, well, I appreciate it, and we'll be more likely to get more friends in here, but also you get an exclusive third entry available for next week's drawing, the new moon of the buck moon cycle on it. Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna move this back here. Dang, why do I say okay so much? Do you guys find that annoying? Because now that I notice it, I'm finding it super annoying. Not that I've never noticed it before in my life, but I feel like I haven't noticed that maybe I don't do it as bad every time on the lives. I don't know. Oh, been shared. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, B Charmer. You guys are the best. Guys, gals, friends. Oh my gosh. B Charmer, you might appreciate this. So for years and years, I have not carried a purse. Lately, I have one. Was given one that I actually do like quite a bit, and I have been carrying that lately. But take a breath, be yourself. Okay. But yeah, so anyway, I feel like this is kind of maybe a common thing with a guy and girl couple, that the girl will carry a purse and the guy will have her carry things in her purse and she has a purse. I don't know. Anyway, Josh has carried a bag for, I don't know, years now. And we all have it. In the summertime, in the warm months, he carries a bag with him. In the cold months, he's got his jacket, which we started out like jokingly calling his jacket his purse. But then he actually does carry a bag in the summer, and it's always been kind of like, I don't know, kind of jokey. But anyway, today when he was about to leave the house, he said with no hesitation, with like no quandaries about it. He just said, he started to walk out the door and then he walked back and he's like, oh, almost forgot my purse, and grabbed his bag. And I thought it was really cute. But maybe that's just me. I'm kind of a dork. Why did I grab this deck? That was not what I meant to do right now. Okay, this is what I meant to do. So, this child that I was next to at my last market, Skittles in there. You got Skittles you haven't been sharing with me, Josh? The child in the booth next to me at the last market is an artist. He's 10. He drew this when he was 9, but like, isn't that phenomenal? I could not draw an elephant like this. That's for dang sure. Get in the circle. Anyway, I'm super impressed. They didn't have anything showing any kind of social media presence, which is, he's 10, so that's probably best. But otherwise, I would tag it. But sorry, I like getting it in the circle. Anyway, so my mom really likes elephants, so when I saw it, because his main thing is like Western theme, like cowboys and stuff, but when I saw his elephants, I grabbed one to offer to my mama. Yeah, the same kid who drew on the canvas. I paid him. I commissioned that because he's a professional artist. He's got really like an array of really nice, like I think there was some paintings, but mostly just drawings. Correct me if you remember me being wrong, Josh, but it might have just been drawings. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, I checked with his mom first because I don't know. I think it's really important to be considerate of I don't know, because he's a child, and so I thought it was best to check with his mom first. But I checked with her if it was okay to offer him $5 to draw on the canvas, and I kind of felt some sort of way afterwards because his sister, who was around the same age, looked a little like, I don't know if sad's the right word, but like maybe disappointed that, like, I feel like it maybe didn't feel good to her that like I was paying to have him draw on it. But I told her she could draw on it too, and she did, and she drew a really cute little rainbow thing. It was like a pair, what's the word? Prism. It's like she like drew this like prism with a rainbow shining through it kind of thing. If not sure if I'm describing it well, but anyway, yeah, it was really nice. And so after I told her that she could draw on it too, and she said okay and came over and drew. I went and I bought one of her. She has these little like foam, I don't know, weird, these little things that she made that I didn't actually have any interest in any of them personally. They were fine. It was nice craftsmanship, but anyway, I bought one of those, so she got a few bucks too. Yeah. The family had, yeah, it was kind of reminiscent of like the Pink Floyd thing. I mean, it wasn't, dead on. I don't think that's exactly what she was going for, but yeah, it was. But the mom was pregnant, and after her and her husband and their kids set up the booth, and then there's a parade going on. It was 4th of July, and her husband took the kids off to go watch the parade. The booths were like right by the end of the parade, like where the street. Then anyway, they went up to go catch what they could of the parade, and I asked her, like, did I count right? Do you guys have 5 sons? And she's like, yep. And she points to her belly. She's like, one more on the way. And they say 5. They're about to have 6 sons and 1 daughter. I can't even. Wild. Just wild. But whatever. They seemed happy. They all worked as a really great team. Children were very like helpful, like proactive about being helpful, which is cool to see in anybody, children or not. But I don't know, my mind was kind of blown. I really just cannot imagine I can't imagine having 7 children, period. Yeah, that's too many. Exactly. Just, yeah. But anyway. So, man. Okay, I want to show my tarot deck holders that I have made. This is the first one I made. It's very simple, just little sleeve. I mean, they're all pretty simple, but this one didn't take much work. But I made it just because I wanted something to take my deck out of my house with, other than the box, but to have one space that was for it. And I did not want to pay for said item, so I made one. Yeah, Josh says I helped raise 6, can confirm. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, Bee Charmer. I think you maybe know at least that he has 6 siblings, but Josh is the oldest of 7. Oh, wait. 8. 7? You have 7 siblings. Yeah, oldest of 8. Wait. Yeah. It's too many to keep track of. But yeah, Josh is the oldest of 8. Between his parents. So, one is too many sometimes, yeah. That one was my favorite. Yeah, see, it's so much simpler if you stick to one. This one, though, buttons. I don't know if I can show this well. There's like a little holder for the button on the inside, so it does button, but it doesn't show on the outside, which I like. And this is holding my own special deck that doesn't go on my lives, so I'm gonna put that aside. Oh, aha! I found them. My last freak out, Josh. Or I think that was my last freak out. When I couldn't figure out what possibly happened to the side pieces for the other deck that I'm working on. They're stuck to the back of this the whole time. So, yay! Anyway, I like this one a lot. I think it's really pretty. Obviously the button is on the outside. It's easier to have the button on the outside. But these ones that I have made, each one was made for a particular deck, so it fits that deck really well, but can look a little awkward, I guess, with other decks. But it still holds them okay. But I'm just excited about finding them. And actually, after the response that I got when I posted that I found them, I might try to sell them. I think I'm just gonna do, I think I will like advertise them kind of, or like mention them sometimes, and that I can make them, but I think I'm just gonna do them as custom orders and not like make ones ready to buy. I don't know though, some people do a lot better if they see, some people do a lot better with not having to come up with a custom idea for something. But I only have, I don't know. So thoughts I should have off camera. But since I have one that I had started, well, since I have, I guess, both of these, I thought I'd just show a little bit. I'm not actually going to work on them on here, but the process. I like trim the pieces to roughly the size they need to be, and then I draw where the stitching actually needs to happen. I do all my stitching is all hand stitching. I've never used a sewing machine, which I don't know. I guess with a sewing machine you could probably follow along on drawn lines too. Yeah, I think. But anyway, so I draw where the stitching actually needs to happen, and then I stitch on that side with the drawings out like this. And then I make the whole thing, and then I flip it inside out of how I sewed it, and then the stitches don't show. I'm excited about this one. I'm sad, I'm like, I don't know, a little bit sad that I forgot that I was working on these, but really excited that I found them and I get to start working on them again. You're frozen. Oh no. Does that mean I'm frozen on your phone? I guess you can't tell me if that's what it means, but uh-oh. Wait, should you be watching a live video if you don't have any power? What if you don't get the power back and then you can't charge your phone and your phone's dying faster because you're watching a live stream? I don't know. I guess that's not for me to worry about, but I don't want you to be inconvenienced. Oh, like a Wi-Fi is finally catching up. Dang it. Well, I am getting close to wrapping this up because I don't have anything more to say. Newish phone, battery will hold until morning. Oh, okay. Good. Well, I mean, hopefully you get your power back quick, but just in case. Okay, so I'm going to put these away. And I'm going to draw a card. That flame's been pretty strong. I like that. Like a good strong flame. It's gone off and on like 5 times during this live. Oh, wild. Okay. Well, dang. Good thing you were busy watching a live, so you didn't try and like reset any clocks or anything in between. I don't know. You probably multitask plenty. Oh yeah, you're a Gemini, so I'm sure you multitask plenty. Oh, okay. I forgot. So it's kind of a bummer that nobody else is here from the last live. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate that you're here. Thank you for hanging out with me. But I was kind of hoping one at least of the couple of people who. So when I went to draw the card and I had it in 2 stacks and I said somebody say top or bottom, and I think that I'm pretty sure it was you, B Charmer, who said bottom, and that was the first thing that I got. So I took the bottom from the one pile and then I put it down backwards. So I was able to actually, even though I didn't realize it in the moment, I was able to get that top card because a couple other people had commented top. But those comments came in after the bottom. Let's see. You said, dude, at one point I could hear the electricity surging. The lights were also dimming. Boy, do I be multitasking. Yeah. Dang, that's intense. Okay. But okay, yeah, so I was able to take the card that was that top. I wish I would have realized it in the moment, and read this card too, but I'm gonna read it now, and then I'm maybe gonna pull a card for tonight as well. One of you let me know if I should pull a second card or if this should just be the card for tonight. It is the 8 of Pentacles, which I am excited about. Where is Pentacles? There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. See, there we go. 8 of Pentacles. Have you ever wondered how different the world would look if we all knew there was enough to go around and that we would all be taken care of by our community? This is one thing the Fae and Merfolk know. Everyone has a gift and plays a special part in their world, and no one will ever go without. Here, in the 8 of Pentacles, the smallest and tallest line up to offer what they have in order to receive their fair share. This is the lesson of value. When we value who we are, so will those around us. It doesn't matter if you are a toad, fairy, or fox. You matter and you are worthy. Upright meaning. You may very well be seeing signs of your good work starting to manifest around you. But now is not the time to become complacent or get a big head. You have much more work to do. People are now expecting to see more of your work. You have started to create buzz around who you are and what you do, and now is the time to capitalize on it. Ooh. Okay, and then reversed. So people know your name. Big deal. If you think you have finally made it, you're sadly mistaken. Sitting back and basking in the half glow of your work might make your ego feel good, but it will be very temporary because you will have missed the real opportunity this card brings with it. The value of this card is all about how you contribute. Miss this lesson now and you will be doomed to repeat it. Okay. I hear you. Okay. I think I am gonna pull another card, since you guys left it up to me. I don't usually shuffle my decks like this. I want a good mix up. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Rude ass card. Seriously. It's like it started off all sweet. Everybody has a gift. You matter. Everyone matters. And it's like, don't be full of yourself. And don't slack off. You got shit to do. Okay, so here we got the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe she's got something nicer to say to us. The young knight stops under the shade of an ancient tree by the sacred lake in the kingdom of Pentacles to take notes from her morning's patrol. She has found that walking the boundaries of her required areas suit her better. She can take her time and make sure she doesn't miss anything. Things on the ground are much easier to miss when you are astride a horse. Slowly and methodically, she does her rounds, making her findings one by one in her leather-bound ledger. Oh, marking her findings one by one in her leather-bound ledger. Details are important to this knight. Battles can be won and lost in the margins, and this knight is more than equipped to win. With quill in hand and pentacle strapped to her side, she prefers the steady, consistent, hard work her post offers. She is more than happy to leave the shouting and fanfare to other knights of the realm. There is no pomp and ceremony attached to your current situation. But don't let that stop you from giving it your all. Now is the time for quiet observation, as you will soon need to take slow, methodical, and deliberate movements. Speed is your enemy at the moment. Stop trying to rush through this current step or problem. There's something you need to be aware of, to take note of, and you can't do it properly if you are only focused on the end result. Be like the knight. Stop, take stock of the moment, and record what you see, hear, and feel. It will be of benefit later. Okay. Reversed meaning. No matter how much you want to run full speed ahead or leave where you are currently, you will find yourself blocked and slowed at every turn. Yikes. Resisting this enforced slower pace will only mean having to stay in this spot longer than is needed. The choice is yours. Surrender and let this pass at its own pace, or keep fighting and stay stuck. Okay. Important. Oh, hi, Car. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Sorry I didn't see your comment sooner. I don't know how long you've been here. I hope you got something from that card. Let's see. So I was gonna do the drawing, but since you just joined, I will first show you something that I had been working on these when I was doing these a few years ago, when I was doing the lives, a few years back. And then at some point I just like stopped working on them, kind of put the project away. But I have been, or I just yesterday actually came across the almost hidden spot where I had put them. But it's cases for carrying your card decks, your tarot decks or oracle decks. This is a really pretty one that I like a lot. And then I made this one for this deck that I'm reading from, this moon cycle specifically. Which that's kind of why it has the anchors on the inside, because it's a mermaid deck. But it's got leaves on the outside. Anyway, okay, now I will do the drawing. Okay, a lot of entries in this one. I'm gonna, even though, if anybody has a problem with this, that's too bad, because this is my space. Anyway, I'm gonna give you an entry card, even though you have not shared any of the posts this time. You still get an honorary entry. So Kurt. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Me? Okay. I don't even know if Car, are you still in here? If you're still in here, you get that honorary entry. If you're not, then I'm not gonna add it. But either way, I love you and I appreciate that you hopped in. Okay, so these are golden entries for the people who shared the live publicly last time on the full moon. Oh. all right. So, dang, we had a lot of people share the live last time. Oh yeah, it was quite the happening little full moon live last time. Okay, and then here are the entries that people have gained from sharing posts between the last live and this live. We got the Bee Charmer. Where's the other one? I know you have another one. Oh, yeah. Oh. And the Bee Charmer, you shared 2 posts. And then Chasing Balanced Chaos. Red Dragonfly Witchery. Grammy Tammy. Josh Tree. And Joan Rutherford. Red Dragonfly Witchery. Oh, she'll be excited. Okay. Woo! That was our winner. And Joshua, I told a little fib. I'm going to get these all put back where they belong before I change the times on the website of the next live ritual. And then I'll be ready for us to go clear out the car. And on that note, oh, when is the next live? It's on the 14th. Oh, yeah. I forgot to even mention, today is 7/7, so it's what a lot of people recognize as a portal. Really powerful for, I can't even believe I totally forgot to talk about this, but really powerful for manifestation energy. It's a 7/7. I'm not a huge, not that I don't think there's any power to the numbers, but I'm not a super knowledgeable person on like numerology or anything like that, but I do know 7/7 is like supposed to be a powerful manifestation gateway, really high vibration, 7th day of the 7th month. In what I found as far as something to do to acknowledge that is a simple little thing is write down one specific goal or commit to one aligned action. You don't need to take the action today or like reach the goal today, but write down one goal that you're working towards, or to yourself, and you can write it down or however you want to do this, say it out loud maybe, but commit to one aligned action. That can be big, that can be small, whatever it is. Committing to it today is more powerful in making sure you actually do it than other days. The idea anyway. 777 follows me around but has yet to deliver anything cool. Well. Just wait. We still got time. Alright. And finally, here we are at the end. The moon guides us. The ritual grounds us. Together we align.